Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. Today I have an old friend on my cask. It's the Deanston 12-year-old. Why is it an old friend? Because the Deanston distillery was one of the first distilleries I have ever filmed. Don't have a look at the video because it's not really good. Have a look at the new ones, they are of really good quality. But enough about me. Let's talk about the Deanston. Yeah, it's an age statement whiskey, 12 years old, no coloring, no chill filtering, and it is produced with local barley. So it's one of the really typical Scottish whiskies that are really well made. The distillery was sold to the Distill Group in 2013. That's a South African company. That must have been about the time when I was visiting the distillery. I think when I visited, they have been with the new proprietor for a few months. And we've also tried the 12-year-old as well. And there was a bit of a problem. Was it the 12-year-old? I think the 12-year-old was about to launch or did already launch. I'm not quite sure. I think I've already tried the 12-year-old, but I think it was not officially launched or something like that. Not quite sure. Or they had shortages of something like that. Because the distillery was closed their production in 1991, and yeah, the distillery was not that well maintained, and the Distill Group now keeps Deanston very good. So they invested into the company, they produced a lot, and now they even spent a new design on the 12-year-old. So in 2017, new design, they got a redesign, so the Deanston bottle looks a bit different now. Yeah, what I still know about the Deanston distillery is it's an old, I think it was a mill of some sort. I think it was milling cotton or something like that to make cloth out of it. And they also had, that's long past. Before they have been a whiskey distillery, they have been a factory for linen or some or cotton or some sort. And now they do have a big river flowing next to it. And they do have a turbine going on there, so they have a bit of a electricity production. So they actually produce all the electricity themselves with 100% water, and also they bring out the excess energy into the Scottish national grid. Yeah, enough about Deanston. What is this whiskey now? The 12-year-old. It's one of the beginner's whiskey, and as Deanston is not so well known, I would even say it's a pretty much one of these hidden gems. If you already know Deanston, then it's not a hidden gem for you, as you have already discovered it. But if you don't know Deanston, you might as well give it a try, because it's around 30-35-ish. This Deanston depends on where you live and depends on if you think in pounds or dollars or euros. So it's a pretty affordable bottle. It's not one of the super cheap ones, but it's not a super expensive bottle either. And as I've said, it's a pretty good quality, and they got a good cork as well. In terms of maturation, we do have as I remember, it was a ex-bourbon cask, right? Unchill filtered, aged in ex-bourbon cask for 12 years. So there is it's a pretty good color for 12 years. So there must be a good amount of first fill bourbon casks in these within these 12 years. Bit strange. And and you really do smell that. It's a lovely bourbon cask flavor, and it's pretty fresh as well. So it's a vanilla-y, citrusy flavor. It's fresh, sweet, with a bit of citrus, and you got that honey note. Oh, they even say notes of heather honey. Oh, okay, it's not just honey, but heather honey. I do like it. So it's one of these relaxing whiskeys that you just love to smell because they have such a pleasant, delicate smell. It might be smelling delicately, but the taste is intense. And I've just read here it's 36.3% ABV, so that's about 92 proof, a bit more than that, 92 and a half. So it really got a kick to it, and has that really lovely bourbon flavor, and it has a quite strong bourbon flavor. So it has a good amount of vanilla, a good amount of caramel, but there's still also a bit of a orange flavor going on, a bit of a more subtle flavor that is a bit more spicy and I don't want to say bitter, but more stronger. Orange peel, ginger. Lovely flavor, really lovely flavor, and it's pretty strong and intense. So this one could actually use some water if you'd prefer a bit more softer whiskey, a bit more delicate whiskey, a bit more fruity whiskey, and probably you could add some water to it. Oh, I love that here, the back. They do have the Deanston distillery here with the water wheel and the old factory building. They actually do write the ingredients on the bottle, and it says natural ingredients: water, malted barley. Which is not quite true because they add yeast. But anyway, I like it. It's a definitely one of the whiskeys that I would recommend for someone who likes to have a bit of a variety of all the normal Scottish whiskies. And this one is a definite buy. One of the hidden gems for, not that hidden, but one of the hidden gems. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please feel free to share it with your friends, and see you next time.